Now, it's important to understand that there are a couple of things that there is a danger of actually pulling us out of the present. One of them is called the choking phenomenon. Now, this is interesting stuff because it seems as if the media and so many of the fans often have an interpretation of choking based on outcome. I.e., if that player is on that free throw line, and obviously we're using the free throw example over and over and over again, but you can translate that to any particular offensive play, any defensive play. But if that player is on the free throw line and the ball goes in the basket, it's a successful outcome in the eyes of the media, that player came through. And if there is a miss under pressure, that person is said to have typically choked in that situation. And I always find this interpretation, I find this definition very, very interesting because unfortunately, this definition actually bleeds down to so many players. And so when they're on that free throw line or in that pressure situation, their mindset and focus is, you know what, if I hit, I'm the hero. If I miss, I'm going to be the GOAT. Now, when you really examine the true definition of choking, what do you see? Because when you really think about it, aren't there circumstances where you could have actually lost your composure? You could have been very, very tight and very nervous. And you could have lost your focus and lost your confidence. You know, as is commonly said, you know, you lose your composure and your concentration, the very next thing to go is typically your confidence. You could have one or more of those 4 C's missing, and the ball might still go in, and it might be pure luck. And that's why the true definition of choking has nothing really to do with outcome. In a similar manner, you could be relaxed and focused, i.e. composed and concentrating, and you could be very, very confident, and the ball may not go in. We are not mechanically perfect. We are mechanically flawed at times. You could be mentally exactly where you need to be, but you're not going to be 100% every single time, even if mentally you are relaxed and focused and confident and fully committed to the task at hand, i.e. the 4 C's, and the ball may not go in. I truly believe in that situation. That is not a choke. You've given yourself the best opportunity to be at your best in that situation. And I'm not one of those coaches and trainers who says, you know what, well, you tried your best and better luck next time. Winning does matter. It is important. But putting yourself in the best possible situation, the best possible frame of mind, maintaining your 4 C's is the most important thing because it will most consistently lead to wins. And this is so important to understand. Now, let's take ourselves back and put yourself in the mind of an athlete. If he or she is able to actually accept and absorb a much better definition, a much more intelligent definition of what choking is or what choking isn't, whether they've done it themselves or their coaches actually talk them through it, now in a clutch situation, they're not thinking, well, if the ball goes in, I've been successful, and if the ball doesn't go in, then I haven't been successful. Their focus, instead of being on a future event, remember the minefield, now if they have the correct definition of choking, it's pulled back, and they force themselves into the present, focusing on the 4 C's under pressure. That is how you take an athlete from making the mistake over and over and over again, in the clutch, under pressure, having the incorrect focus, focusing on the wrong thing, focusing on the consequences of the success or the failure, and having that define how well they performed, or their self-worth, or their ego. Because what we don't want an avoidance goal where we're in pressure situations. And by that I mean, we don't want a goal of avoiding a miss. We want a goal of actually making that shot. And for that, again, we focus on the variables that are going to be responsible for that shot.